Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, first of all, I want to say you all that wishing you a very happy Diwali. So, in this video, we are going to learn about browser storage option, that is local storage, session storage, and cookies. These three are used to store data in the browser, but they work differently. So, first, I will tell you answers for interview. After that, I will give you deep dive explanation in that. So, before starting this video, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel, like my video, and comment whatever if you like my video. And if you want any new concept, please comment in the comment section. I will try to make videos on that. Okay, so let's start with that. So let's start understand them with simple example also. And first I will tell you their definition. So when you say what is local storage, so basically when interviewer asks you what is local storage, then you say like that. Local storage is useful for storing data that user will need to access later, such as offline data, because it stores the data in the browser and the system both, and this data will persist even if the user closes and reopen the browser, and it is also accessible by other site also. So this is the definition of local storage. And in the simple way you can say like local storage allows you to store data in key value pair inside a browser, and the data remain even after closing the browser until you manually delete it. Okay, now uh, this is all about local storage. Now what is session storage? So session storage is a great way to improve the performance of your web application. It stores data locally on the browser, but it will not store the data in the system. That is the reason it is only accessible to the respective site browser or tab, and only available the user in on that site, or in that tab only. And this is most secure storage method due to restrictive access and promote better site performance due to reduced data transfer between the server and the client. Okay, but if you this is a large definition, I am saying you one smaller definition also. Session storage work just like a local storage, but the data is deleted when you close the browser, and it is useful for temporary data storage. Okay, so in some application, okay, I will tell you later. First I will tell the difference between these two, then while in deep diving in both two concepts, then I will explain you this thing. Okay, so now when it comes to difference between these two, that local storage is accessible to multiple windows, multiple tabs, iframe with the same origin, but session storage is only accessible to the particular session, not to the other session. Okay, and if we close the application also, local storage is accessible, but session storage is cleared when the browser window or tab is closed. Now the third difference is data stored in the local storage has no expiration date unless we will remove it by our own. But data stored in the session storage is temporary and lasts only for the duration of the browser session. Okay, so this is all about local storage and session storage. And there is one more thing that we call as cookies. We mostly saw cookies, like we saw some option like accept cookies, accept preferences cookies, deny cookies. So that is I'm telling about that cookies. So first I will tell you definition, then while deep diving I will explain you. Okay, so cookies are good choice for storing data that are not persisted for long time, such as that is not persisted for long time, such as session id. But cookies allow you to set expiry time at which point it would be deleted. In session storage, as we close the browser, it got deleted. In local storage, if we close the browser also, data is stored. But in cookies, data is data is not accessible for a long time, but we have set expiry time, like for at what time it should be accessible and at what time it will got deleted. And cookies can be smaller size data compared to storage method. Okay, so I'm telling you a small definition of this one also. So cookies are a small piece of data stored in the browser that automatically sent to the server with every request, and you can set expiry time with them. Okay, so this is the small definition. Now I am sharing my screen and will show you uh, what where exactly these things are stored. So see here, I will open some application. The Amazon. Now, if you go and click on inspect, here see, when you open this console, open this dev tab, when you go to application, here our local storage data will save. And see here some data is saved. And this data is saved in key value pair. Okay, here some like default data is saved here. And in session storage, this one or two data is stored. I will example for local storage and session storage. In interview, mostly they ask this question, so that's why I'm telling you. Okay, here I think know where it is. Again, if I go here and check inspect, yeah, see here in session storage, these data are stored. See, and in local storage, the but if we close that application, if we click on this one and here we delete this, then only this local storage data will got deleted. Otherwise, this data will be still there till we will not remove that. And here in this session storage, as I close this window from here, these all thing will got removed. Okay, so if I see here, if I try to add something here, yeah, if I edit something, okay, time, type, JavaScript, wait for none. Okay, here I gave, and here I gave, see here I gave, whatever, yeah, true, true. Okay, here I gave. And in local storage also I will give. Here edit, time, type, and JavaScript, wait for none. Here also it is true. Okay, now if I refresh, see, in local storage it is present. Okay, now check in See here, that same data again came. Like it load that data, and whatever data I added there, it got removed. While loading this application, this data are coming. So it will load again that data. But here I will again, I will see. Now I will end this, okay? Now if I again see here, it will take some time. Okay, here it gone. I think, okay, okay. I am showing you through VS Code, okay? Visual. Okay, okay, okay. So if I write here, local, local storage dot set item. This is the method to save that data in the browser, in the local storage. Name is equal to channel time type and JavaScript wait for none. Okay, so this is the way to write that thing. Now if I write console.log local storage dot get name get item, and here we write channel. Now run this code. So here earlier I showed you this thing. So this is where I showed. Here I showed you. So this is the overall thing. Like if again I will write here edit. If a oh see, oh my God, that's what I was thinking. See, I made these changes in the local storage earlier. Okay. Till when we will not delete this thing, it will remain here. But in session storage, this thing is not there. See. But in session storage, it is there. See, even here two thing I have given a true. Okay. And here in local storage also I will give something. Here I will give something. Add new try. Okay. Now here I will give try time tide and JavaScript wait for none. Okay. Now I gave here. So see, if I, it will be here till that what is happening. Like when I will reload this thing or when I will refresh this page, it will gone. If I go here and cancel this thing, and again if I will come, now see here in local storage when we go, see this thing will remain as it is. Now in session storage, that thing again gone. So this is all about session storage and local storage. Now how do we set this thing? This I will show you through code. Now see here. Here in application, here we go. And see, I gave that channel name as, now it will store like that. Okay. So basically, this local storage we use when we log in real time project. I am saying when we log in, uh, when user login in any application, we store that username and their password or something in the local storage. Or we can say like when we do some role based authentication, that time we will store like which kind of user has login, and on that basis we will define, oh, this is this user, and this user will accessible to that part of the application. Like if user is admin, if user are manager, if user are editor, if user are engineer, so based on their profile, their role, we will uh, allow them to access that application. Okay. So this is the way to set that local storage, and this is the way to get that value. And now when we have to same for this session storage also, session storage dot set item user. Okay. One. Now console dot log session storage dot get item, we will call that user, because these values are stored in the key value pair, so by calling their key we will get that value. Now when we go there, see in console, it is, this is session storage, session storage, local storage. This is local storage and this is session storage. Data we are getting, what we are storing in the local storage. Okay, here you go and see in local storage, this is local storage data, and here in session storage, earlier in session storage there is, yeah, here one is user. Is this first time log from live server? Okay, something else it internally do, but here see what we have done. That is session storage. Now, so this is the way, and here is the cookie. Cookie will, okay, I will show you for cookie also. Now here we write document dot now username is equal to this, here cookie, and at what time it expire. Okay, okay, I expire is equal to What is today's date? Today is Monday. So Monday, this is the way of writing this. Give me a minute. Okay. Now here we give console.log document.cookie. Now here let's see. Here see in cookie. It starts coming invalid syntax token. Some, but anyway, see here in cookie now. Here it is showing like that cookie session 87. Path is this one. Priority medium. And it will, okay, if I give here time as let's try see what happened. I gave every expire Monday, comma 20th. Okay, this is oh, sorry. Actually, this thing I am writing here inside my local browser. So that is the reason. So basically, I think you guys got to know. So here, this our local storage data got saved. This our session storage data got saved, and this our cookies data got stored. Okay. So now if we talk about their lifetime, local storage will be available until we did not delete it manually. But session storage will their lifetime will be until that tab got not closed. As the tab got closed, their lifetime got closed. Okay. Now if we talk about cookies, for this cookies we will give uh, expiry based on some condition. And for local storage size limit is more, but for more than everything, for more than session storage and more than cookie. But session storage is only 5 MB, local storage is 5 to 10 MB, and cookies are only 4 to 5 KB only. And this local storage are accessible in JavaScript only, but cookies are cookies are accessible in JavaScript plus server both. So I think you guys now got to understand about these things. If you understand these things, please like my video, comment on my channel, and thank you so much for watching till the end. Bye bye. Take care.